Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. Now, property worth millions of shillings was destroyed this morning after fire gutted the auction market near Nyayo market in Gara. Firefighters were unable to contain the fire fueled by wooden structures and second-hand clothes in the stalls. According to some of the traders at the market, the fire started at around 4:30 a.m. However, some traders managed to salvage their property. They blame the Nairobi City Council officers for delays in responding to the crisis. The cause of the fire is yet to be known.
Hapa tuko peke yetu, hakuna mtu wa kusaidia. Watu kama wakifika hapa saa 10 saa ile walipigiwa simu. Hai. Ungekuwa kwa hali.
Kwani moto ulianza kitu moja?
Moto ulianza saa 10. Saa 11 na walipigiwa simu lakini hawataki kukuja.
Kwa nini wanakataza watu kuja kuzima moto?
Watu gani wamekatazwa?
Watu wa private wanakatazwa kuzima moto.
JK,
G4S ndio wanazimanga moto. City Council are just there to eat and sleep. Hapa ni distance gani iko hapa kutoka City Hall? Hao watu waache kuchezea watu.
Moving on to more tragedy now. The death toll from yesterday's accident along Thika Superhighway in Pangani area has reached 3 after one of the survivors died this morning. The Saturday afternoon accident happened when a 33-seater minibus that was heading to the city centre from Babadoga Estate rammed into pillars supporting a flyover bridge at the Pangani Thika Superhighway. Police are still investigating the cause of the accident. There are claims that the tyre of the vehicle burst before the accident happened. Other witness accounts say that the driver of the public service vehicle lost control before ramming into the pillar and died on the spot. About 15 passengers who sustained injuries are still recuperating at various hospitals in the city. Now, Homa Bay County Youth Forum wants the Orange Democratic Party to consider their choice of candidate to replace the late Otieno Kajwang in Senate. The group is proposing engineer Philip Okundi for their upcoming party primaries as the successor in the Homa Bay senatorial seat. This comes just as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission pushed the by-election date from 2nd of February to the 12th of the same month. ODM now has until 27th of December to conduct its primaries and forward nomination papers by 16th of January.
The candidate should be someone who has shown the will to protect devolution and promote the party values at whatever cost. We appeal to the party to pick someone with the requisite experience both politically and economically. Someone who will act as a father to all the elected leaders of Homa Bay County and bring them under one banner, one interest, one goal, and finally under one party and its leader, Right Honorable Amolo Odinga.
Now, workers in public hospitals have issued a 7-day strike notice following the circular by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission proposing a review of several allowances. This is through the umbrella of Kenya Union of Domestic Hotels, Educational Institutional Hospitals and Allied Workers KDEA. The workers are demanding equity on the review of their allowances.
State officers have got an increment of $1 billion shillings in terms of house allowances. How on earth can an MP who is not even residing in Nairobi, residing in Nyeri or in Kisumu, get a house allowance of 200,000 shillings per month? Besides the sitting allowance, besides the traveling allowance. Let's get equity in the cake we are making. We're waiting for our pay slips. If we get our December salary pay slip, that I can assure you, after that 7 days, there will be no notice. We have given the notice.
Now, 300 boys and girls from Elgeyo Marakwet County have graduated from an alternative rite of passage which advocates the abandonment of female genital mutilation. The group, comprising of 200 girls and 100 boys who had undergone male circumcision previously, were taught about the ills of female genital mutilation. The campaign aims to eliminate the outdated practice that is still being secretly carried out in the region. The anti-FGM campaign curriculum includes inducting the initiates with socio-economic lessons, career opportunities, premarital sex, and its consequences, among other life lessons. Elgeyo Marakwet County Governor Alex Tologos and County-woman Member of Parliament graced the occasion.
Kwa upande ya wasichana na leo hii.
Now, so much has been said about camel milk and its values. Those who partake it do not say much about its taste. Well, would you drink camel's milk? KTN's Carol Nderi brings us this story.
It can be said that the ultimate status symbol for any person residing in the northern frontier is the possession of livestock. If you own a sizable number of cows and goats, you are doing well by the standards of living in these regions. But nothing beats being the proud owner of a herd of camels. Camels are the prized jewels in arid and semi-arid areas. Why, you might ask? Well, factor in the monetary value of one camel. We catch up with Ibrahim Mohammed doing what he does best, selling camels here in Garissa.
150,000 in Kenya. Best na kidogo 130,000.
1 kilogram of camel meat goes for 500 Kenya shillings. And if you consider that meat, including camel meat, often finds its way on many dinner tables in northern Kenya, then this translates to tidy profits for camel traders like Ibrahim. On a good day, he rakes in a profit of 20,000 shillings. With a camel, nothing goes to waste. Camel skin is quite valuable and is used in traditional Somali ceremonies like weddings. Camel milk is also believed to have medicinal properties and rich nutritional benefits. The main markets in Garissa and Wajir are the major attractions, as the main camel market day falls on every Wednesday. Abdi Nur Ole from the county government of Wajir says exportation of camel meat and milk to international markets is already underway.
Hii ni area ambayo iko na benefits mingi. Kama sasa Wajir, kwa vile tuko na international airport, we are thinking of nyama ambayo itatolewa hapa Wajir. Nyama fresh na nyama tin katika Afrika Mashariki na hata Afrika kwa jumla. Market ambayo tumeamua tutaweka hata kwa internet, ionekane na dunia yote, na hata yule ambaye ako Australia, yule ambaye ako Melbourne, akiwa wapi mwisho, hata kama ni ile Russia huko chini, anaweza jua kuna market inaitwa Wajir Livestock Market.
Camels from Somalia are sold for about 60 to 70,000 shillings, and once they reach the Kenyan markets, the price is doubled to about 150 shillings. It is tiresome for the traders to travel all the way, but the trouble is worth it, they say.
It is a long and tedious journey from Somalia, and we are sometimes attacked by wild animals, but we are grateful for the good profit.
Furthermore, a camel is quite a hardy and resilient animal and can withstand just about anything, making it all the more attractive. It can travel for quite a distance without needing water, a scarce commodity here.
Welcome back. Members of Parliament from the Jubilee coalition say that the opposition is misleading Kenyans on the new security law. The legislators maintain that the law was carefully amended before approved by Parliament and that it does not infringe on the Bill of Rights. The Jubilee lawmakers want Kenyans to read the new law carefully before taking sides on it and have argued that it will help secure the country against external and internal threats.
When we don't give him powers to fire and hire. And so it was very important for us as a country to put the blame where it is. We cannot continue asking the president to act with individuals who hold positions with security of tenure. you know very well if there is underperformance with somebody who has security, the procedure of removal and hiring is cumbersome. And so that is one of the issues we addressed in the new law.
We need this law more than any other person. Because when people come in, they come in through Moyale, they come in through Wajir, they come in through Mandera, they come in through this border district. So we are basically the buffer zone for this country. If northern Kenya is not safe, the rest of Kenyans will not be safe. So what I want to say, besides talking about development, what we require is a tougher law to ensure that we don't have terrorists, we don't have Al-Shabaab, people who've already destroyed their country come into Kenya and destroy the rest of Kenyans alongside us.
Moving on to sports now, 2010 World Cross Country Junior Champion Mercy Cherono has set her eyes on Kenya's next team to next year's World Cross Country Champions in Beijing, China. Should she make the team, then she will be chasing her first World Cross Country Championship senior title. Cherono finished third in the 8-kilometer women's race at the Machakos Cross Country Series earlier today. The race was won by Stella Jepleting.
Former World Cross Country Junior Champion Mercy Cherono was among a star-studded 8 kilometers women's race who lined up for the 5th Athletics Kenya Cross Country meeting at the Machakos Teachers Training College. The reigning 5,000 meters Commonwealth champion was up against other experienced runners like Lucy Kabu, Beatrice Mutai and Sharon Cherop, who formed a leading pack, occasionally exchanging the lead in the race. Despite her lack of experience in cross-country running, Stella Jepleting held on to win the race in 25 minutes, 17.9 seconds, ahead of Caroline Chepkoech, who clocked 25 minutes, 23.74 seconds.
Sikuwa natumaini ya kwamba nitaweza beba, lakini tulipokuwa 900 meters, nikasema wacha nivumilie kidogo.
Despite coming in third, Mercy Cherono, who was taking part in her first local cross-country competition this season, hopes to make the World Cross Country team next year.
The course was nice. I see it's my champion is coming up. I want to make the World Championship in Beijing, and that's my target, and that's why I'm here.
The men's 12 kilometers race attracted a record 164 athletes as the race to the World Cross Country Championships intensified. Cross-country veterans John Mwangangi and Justus Kangogo were in the race that the competitors ran cautiously. Bernard Katui, Philip Lagat and Emmanuel Bor all exchanged leads before the race was reduced to a duel between home favorite Katui and Philip Lagat. Kericho-based Lagat, however, reigned supreme to make it 2 wins in the series, clocking 33 minutes, 22.20 seconds ahead of Katui.
Mpango yangu sahi ni sioni hapa naona national trials ningangania niende World Cross.
After the completion of the 5th Athletics Kenya Cross Country meeting here at Machakos, action will now move to Sotik for the 6th and last Athletics Kenya Cross Country meeting on the 3rd of January. Lynn Washira, KTN.
Well, thank you very much for watching KTN Weekend at 1. This festive season, please do not drink and drive. Stay safe. My name is Najma Ismail.